Dean Mark Hilario Enoza came to us about a month ago featuring a track called Chemical Change. In fact, the track itself featured a chap called Caspar Aesthetic, and he impressed us and a brilliant music video as well. I'm going to leave a link to that reaction, but I'm really happy that he is back with us at Cupchairs with his next release. This is called It Is You. Again, a multitude of people involved, but one write-up that I've read already, which I will post below, says that the inception of It Is You is deeply rooted in his personal experience. Dean has lost his aunt and godmother in a tragic car accident in Japan, the passing of his childhood best friend due to COVID-19, and these profound losses led Dean into a period of reflection, and he sought solace in God, resulting in a song that stands as a testament to finding comfort and meaning amid such difficulty. So this is along the lines of kind of Christian rock, I believe. Again, we're treated to another video, and there's a few other bits and pieces and nuances that I'm going to go into after, but let's get into the song because I'm looking forward to hearing it. An awesome composer is Dean, and I'm just happy to hear something new from that camp, and also from the visuals as well. As a budding music video producer, I'm taking in nuances of everything that I see right now, and anything and everything helps, you know. So yeah, let's sit back and enjoy the show. This is It Is You. Okay. I'm already starting to get a bit cut up here. Because of the backstory. Had I not known the backstory and it was just some thing of the plane, I wouldn't.
As I look outside the window, I cannot see beyond my sight.
Oh dear, this is a tearjerker.
As I hear this voice inside me saying it will be alright. As I feel my heart beating, it's like knocking on my door. When I see the evening sky, I believe there's something more. Is it you? Is it you? I've been trying hard to see. Is it you? Is it you? Are you the voice that speaks to me? Is it you? Is it you? The one who dwells in me? I need to know the truth. Is it you?
This is curveball today. Again, this is beautifully written.
In my emptiness and sorrow, you filled me up with love and hope.
It's a nice, well-rounded drum bass there. Got a nice little warm oomph.
In my thirst for earthly waters, you have showered me with
I think the magic here musically, along with the piano and string combo, is this guitar, which I'll come on to after
I've
this.
been trying hard to see. It is you, it is you. You are the voice that speaks to me. It is you, it is you. The one who dwells in me. Now I know the truth. It is you.
Yeah. Right.
In spirit and truth, it is you.
Oh God. Okay. Do I need a break? Oh my days. Well, it's a testament to not only the kind of the musicianship, but it's also the kind of the structure that's been put together that makes it so emotive. And then when combined with the backstory, when you know, it's very easy, I suppose, for someone to just brush off this kind of, 4/4 soft rock Christian music. It's easy to disregard it. And I just wonder how many times in my life have I kind of come across something like this and just not paid attention, even as someone who purports to be a dedicated musician for musicians in the most biggest way possible. And I'm really fortunate that I've been able to take on something new and actually delve into it, because music, no matter what genre, what style, whether it has a religious tone or not, it's a deep, I wanted to say the word exorcism, but it's not the right word, but it's pulling from within and putting it out into the material world, and we do that with the memories of people and experiences, and we give them life again when perhaps those people or those experiences are gone, are past. So crying on social media again for the sake of music, but I wouldn't change a thing. So yes, and the one thing I will also add is that Dean's approach to this videography, I'm looking at there's just like little embellishments. Me, when I edit videos, mostly because I'm involved in rock and kind of heavier stuff, and I also have a social media edge, which is like focused around engagement. A lot of my transitioning and it's very high energy, and it's throw this at it, throw that at it, big whiz pop bang. But what I really liked about this video is, and the previous one, is just the nuances. Like those things. For instance, there's a dove there, and as it's being let go, that's where a sort of a glow appears around it, and you could go quite far with that. In terms of the amount of effect applied, but it's just like little subtle touches, and so he brings this design to his video in the same way that it does in the music with his embellishments. It could be easy to kind of hear this walking down the road and mistake it for a kind of generalized traditional chord pattern type of song. But when you delve into Dean's music, it's packed full of nuance. Some of those he's been kind enough to highlight. The guitar, I mentioned there's the sliding. It's kind of like it makes a waily kind of noise, and by waily I mean W-A-I-L, but in terms of symbolism, Dean means whale as in the big fish, W-H-A-L-E, and it's a lap steel guitar. Never got the hang of that. I'd love to be able to do so, but this creates a sort of resonance that he says symbolizes God's voice calling out and reaching to us, encouraging people, us, to attune to his voice / wavelength. Now this has been, again, it's a bit of a collaboration, so there's some names I've got to put in there. This was co-written with his ex-classmate Joel Zaporteza. Again, I'm going to apologise about pronunciations. The vocals performed by John Marlowe. He's originally from Australia, but now a US-based worship leader. And it's arranged by Raymond Johnson, a guy from the UK, and mixed and mastered by Sade Bueno in the Philippines. So this track has bounced around quite a lot to get here. And of course, huge condolences for the losses that you've endured. But an absolute profound congratulations and celebration that in a very great measure you've been able to make something this has got me productive and beautiful out of it. And Dean first approached me and said, look, I've got another track that, I've got a couple. And one of them's a bit religious. Is that okay? And, it's a shame we live in a world where that question has to be approached. I, myself, am of kind of Buddhist leanings. I did kind of venture into the Church of England when I was young. But it changed. It got very, I don't know, how do I phrase this? It got very, it went from being very traditional English people are very reserved, you turn up at the church, you sit in a dusty corner somewhere, you get out a book and you murmur some hymns, you listen to the guy at the front, and you do your various bits, and then you pack off and you go home and you come back the next week. And I suppose for me, as a teenager, it then transformed itself into the kind of big show type of the stuff you may sort of see in America, which I'm not being disparaging to all of that, but the transition, I suppose, from that to that kind of style entering the small village kind of English kind of tradition, I don't know, I wasn't at peace with it, and so I left any notion of faith behind, and to bring that into your music, again, it's a very brave step. Perhaps it's me being English again, we're a little bit more reserved about topics as like religion. It's almost like first date material. You don't talk about politics, religion, this kind of thing. And I've been suitably impressed, and I'm not sure if I've had a spiritual experience or not here tonight. I certainly had an experience I wasn't expecting, and yeah, Dean Mark Hilario Enoza is a musician in the fullest sense, because not only can he play and compose, but he can bring all of the aspects in his life, both good and bad and regrettable and mournful and painful. He can bring those to light to not only impact others, but inspire. And yeah, I think that's where I go get some tissues. So if you like this, I'm going to leave like a plethora of links and stuff below. Come back for more, and hopefully I won't be such of a mental wreck next time. Dean, what a weapon you have here. All emotions and jokes aside, something very powerful about you, man. Bless.